In Summerside. Led by Lions Jenny Lee. Second in Magical Cowgirl. Vicky Everyday continues third.
Broadcasting live from Prince Edward Island, this is Race Day.
Good evening and welcome to Redshores Racetrack Casino here at the Charlottetown Driving Park on this Thursday evening. Beautiful day here on Prince Edward Island, 23 degrees. Currently under overcast skies, but the track looks like it's in great shape. We have a terrific 10-dash card for you this evening. The feature comes up in race number 9. It is the Filly Mare Preferred 1 Pacers, and Southwind Ion leads from the rail. Large on Legacy leads from post 2. Ladylike from post 3. Woodmere Sky Roller from post 4, 2020 Horse of the Year here in Prince Edward Island. Back in action, fresh off the qualifier from post 4. And Dream Fair Zenfire, who's dominated over the last couple weeks here in Charlottetown, leaves from post 5. And that again comes up in race number 9. But for now, let's send it up to track announcer Vance Cameron for all tonight's program and equipment changes.
For tonight's racing program, this is event number 7 of the meeting. Fast track conditions, 23 degrees Celsius, the temperature at this time in Charlottetown, and the track condition is rated by the officiating members from the Atlantic Provinces Harness Racing Commission. Tonight, making his senior judge debut is Mr. Derek Folland. The associate judges tonight are Mr. Derek Quinn and Mr. Kent Butler. There are no program changes. There are no equipment changes. So just as that program reads, that's what you're going to wager on tonight here at the driving park. 25 minutes, first race post time, and we're going to the gate at 6 o'clock. Let's go back to my co-host Kurt Hughes at the HBI broadcast desk to set up the betting highlights and promotions.
Thank you very much, Vance. Yes, Red Shores is pleased to offer a full betting menu, and some of the highlights include the Pick 4, starting on race number 4. And we also offer a 20-cent minimum on this pool and all superfectas. The single winner jackpot high 5 is on race 10 with a $1,000 guaranteed pool and a low 15% takeout. And welcome to our on-track guest. Mystery Vouchers promotion is underway. And if you buy a ticket on track, you could win a voucher for racing, dining, or gaming. Plus, you qualify to win a $1,000 grand prize to be drawn on Gold Cup night. And PEI players on HBIBet.com can opt in for the cashback promotion until July 1st. Plus, players qualify for a $500 PEI gift card. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you are able for the playing of our national anthem.
to Race Day Live.
Welcome back to Race Day Live here at Red Shores. I'm your host, Kurt Hughes, along with track announcer Vance Cameron. We have a terrific 10-dash card. We have the top mares coming up in race number 9. We also have the top trotters on tonight's card. Before our pregame tonight, we wanted to feature a special moment in harness racing. It took place on Monday, May 24th at Red Shores, Summerside. Lions Gently, owned by Suzanne Davies of St. John, New Brunswick, her son Chris and Carol Wright of Fredericton, New Brunswick, won their assignment at Summerside for Ken Murphy in 158-1. And we all remember Suzanne's husband, John Davies, a long-time and respected horseman. But at the age of 72, this was Suzanne's first win as an owner. So Suzanne, Chris, Joanne, Carol, and all the connections, congratulations on that special moment. So let's take a look now at Lions Gently winning last week in Summerside, and we're going to pick it up at the half.
Way home, led by Lions Jenny Lee. Second in Magical Cowgirl. Vicky Everyday continues third. Fuzzpot riding the rail fourth. 59 and 3 for an opening half mile. That's consecutive 29 and 4 panels. 3/8 of a mile to go. Lions Jenny Lee the leader. Second, that's Magical Cowgirl. Vicky Everyday third. Up fourth on the outside is Badlands Giovanna. Fuzzpot rides the rail fifth. Kidham MH6. Now the trailer. That is She's a Lover. They're going by 3/4. Then that's Lions Jenny Lee leading Magical Cowgirl. 3/4 and 90 seconds flat. They're on the turn for the final time now. And it's Lions Jenny Lee bringing them home. Second is Magical Cowgirl. Third up the rail is Vicky Everyday. Down the stretch they come. And Lions Jenny Lee gonna be a going away winner for Kenny Murphy. Vicky Everyday up between them is second. We're going to need a show photo. Time for the mile. 1:58 and 1.
That was just a terrific mile last week there, winning in 58-1 last quarter, 28-1. She just toyed with her competition on that day. She moves up a couple classes. She's in to go here tonight in the finale race number 10. She's got stiff competition with Miss Cabana and Miss Sangria, but off that trip, she is going to be tough to contend with in that 10th race. So we're about 13 minutes from race number 1 here this evening. I'll be back after the post parade to pick up my selections for the opener.
Evening's first race on the track for the post parade. Number 1, I Can Do It, owned by Keith Ford and Gordon Neal of Charlottetown, trained by Keith Ford. Mark Campbell drives. 2 is Cougar Gal, owned by Heather McDonald of Charlottetown, trained by Neil Bamberg, Gilles Barrio. Bad Silver, number 3, for owner Ellen Carragher of Stratford, Todd Walsh, training and driving. Number 4, Vintage Winner, owned by Basil Hunter and Douglas Molyneux from Stratford, Wade Myers, training and driving. 5, Bayside Alexis, owned by Amanda McTavish, Stephen Murphy and Sean McClellan. Stephen trains and drives. Number 6 is Windermere, No Harm Done. David Dowling driving for owner-trainer Travis Wilkie of Montague. 5 minutes wagering time on race number 1. This is Race Day Live, broadcasting at Redshores.ca and on the Red Shores YouTube channel. Kurt Hughes to pick up the top contenders next.
All right, 4 to go here before the Thursday night opener, and I've landed on the 2, Cougar Gal, owned by Heather McDonald of Charlottetown. Neil Bamberg, the trainer. Gilles Barrio will do the driving. I like the start 2 back there. Non-winners of 4:51 on May 20th. A good pocket ride, finishing third in 2 minutes 4/5, 30-2 on the end of it. She's a 37 lifetime wins in her career, mark of 55 and change, taking that Kawartha down. She's just a classy campaigner down at this lower level, and at this level down at the bottom she's quite comfortable. Last time she didn't really get into the mile. She had post 6, she got away 6 and just closed it out 29-3, but never get into that mile on this day. But tonight from post 2, she's got good gate speed, and I'm thinking Barrio is going to be pretty aggressive with her, and if he can rate her well, he can get there on the end of it. I like her on top, and I like her odds right now, 3-1. And there's 6, Windermere, No Harm Done. Travis Wilkie, the owner from Montague. He is the trainer. David Dowling will do the driving. Dowling in the bike last time out. A gutsy first over effort. Finishing third, 2:03-1, 30-1 on the end of it. That was at that 4:51 level. This drops down here to the 3:01s. Post 6 here tonight. So we'll see what kind of trip. I'm thinking it's going to be quite similar to last week, but I think she's good enough to land on the ticket here. She's 5-2. And there is the rail sitter, I Can Do It. Luck at the draw the last 3 weeks, left from post 1, the last 3 starts, and good efforts on the 2 prior starts, sitting the 2-hole last week, finishing second, 2:02-3, and prior to that, set the 3-hole. Ended up closing to be second, closed it out 29-3 on that day. 2 minutes 2/5 was the mile. I'm looking for another similar trip to those 2 trips here tonight from the rail. I Can Do It is a major threat and is now 3-2 on the board. Time is running out to get a ticket here on race number 1, 7 to 5 on the 1. I Can Do It, 5 to 2 on Cougar Gal, 9 to 1. A good ticket for Bad Silver, 19 to 1 on Vintage Winner, 9 to 5 on Bayside Alexis, and a good ticket on Windermere No Harm Done, who's sitting at 5 to 1 currently on the board. Billy Mares lining up in behind that Metro Home Building Center starting gate for the Thursday night opener. And let's send it over to Vance Cameron for the race call.
I Can Do It. Cougar Gal, Bad Silver. Vintage Winner, Bayside Alexis. Windermere, No Harm Done. There's a half a dozen noses, and they're up on the gate. Top of the stretch. Here they come. Rough and pacing Cougar Gal, the first one out. I Can Do It is second. Third into the turn, Bad Silver. Vintage Winner away fourth. Fifth is Bayside Alexis. Windermere No Harm Done, the trailer. Cougar Gal will lead for Barrio as they pass by the eighth pole and straighten to the backstretch going to the quarter. I Can Do It's away second. Bad Silver's in third. Fourth is Vintage Winner. Racing from fifth is Bayside Alexis. And the trailer, that's Windermere No Harm Done. So they're over to the opening quarter. Cougar Gal to get them there. In the two-hole, I Can Do It. Racing from third is Bad Silver. To the turn fourth is Vintage Winner. Then fifth, Bayside Alexis. And Windermere No Harm Done. Continuing to trail, no movement. The quarter mile was 30 and a 1/5. On past the 3/8 pole, and the unchallenged leader is Cougar Gal. I Can Do It for the two-hole ride. Bad Silver's in third, Vintage Winner fourth, still no right lines. Fifth is Bayside Alexis, and the trailer, that is Windermere No Harm Done. Barrio looks for a breather, and he might have got it in the second panel. Cougar Gal, the midway point leader in tonight's opener. They were at the half, and he did get the breather. The half, 2 and 2. That's a 32 and 1. Shut down second panel. 3/8 left to go. The veteran mare might be tough to catch from here. Cougar Gal's on the lead. I Can Do It is second, and the tempo picks up. On the outside and first up, third, Vintage Winner. 3 high in fourth. That's Bayside Alexis. On the cones is Bad Silver. Between horses, the trailer, but not out of it. Windermere No Harm Done. They're on past the 3/4. Cougar Gal still the leader. 3/4 up in 1. 32 and 4. 30 and 2 in the third, and they're homeward bound in the Thursday night opener. Cougar Gal trying to see it through. I Can Do It on the outside, and Bad Silver up the rail, deep in the stretch, and it's Cougar Gal for Jill Barrio all the way. I Can Do It is second. Bad Silver finishes third. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 2.
Okay, we're going to get a look at the slow-mo replay here for race 1 on a Thursday night at Red Shores. And as predicted, Cougar Gal and Barrio go to the front, 30 and 1, a well-rated mile. I thought if he could rate her here tonight, she had enough back class to get the job done here, and that's exactly what he did. 102 and 2, 132 and 4. Throws the last quarter at the mirror, 28 and 3 for the victory, picking up win number 38 on her career. I Can Do It's at the two-hole throughout the entire mile. It does get the deuce, and Bad Silver gets the show dough in here. So it's 2-1-3 in the opener here at Red Shores.
Well, the old girl can still get her done. Here's Cougar Gal in tonight's first race and arriving at the winner's circle. Bay pacing mare, she's 13 by American Ideal. Off the Arch Place Dam, Miraculous Muffy, owned by Heather McDonald of Charlottetown, trained by Neil Bamberg. Joe Barry opener on top at every call, winning in 2:01 and 2. Cougar Gal in the opener. Now, the official results from the first race, I Can Do It was second. Cougar Gal, the winner. Bad Silver was third. Vintage Winner, sixth. Bayside Alexis, fifth. Windermere No Harm Done, fourth. The fractions of 30 and 1, 102 and 2. 132 and 4, and the mile 201 and 2. From the top, 213, 654. Cougar Gal paid $10.50 to win. The exactor $17.50, triactor $59.20, and the 20-cent super $8.07.
Okay, we got about 8 minutes before race number 2, and I'd like to talk about the Wally Driven to Win book. Wally Hennessy Driven to Win is a new book about Hall of Famer Wally Hennessy, and you can book your seat for the official book launch in the Top of the Park on Wednesday, June 23rd. Tickets are $25, taxes included, and features a 2-course meal, door prizes, and many special guests, including Wally, who will join us virtually. So don't miss the Wally Driven to Win book, available at retromedia.ca, and the official launch in the Top of the Park June 23rd at 6:30 p.m.
The 3-year-old filly Pacers for tonight's second race are on the track. Number 1 is Rock On Harriet, owned by David McDonald, Neil McKinnon, and Darlene Compton, trained by Jeff Holmes, Kenny Arsenault driving. Number 2, Miss Patricia B, is owned by Bobby Joe Matheson of Charlottetown, trained by Ron Matheson, Brody McPhee. Number 3 is Emmy Lou Hayes, owned by John Quinn, Stephen Quinn, and George Stevenson, trained by Stephen Quinn, Jason Hughes driving. Number 4, Fernhill Flame, owned by Kevin Harvey of Hammond Plains and Rudge Racing of Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Clip Murphy the trainer, Kenny Murphy drives. Number 5 is Kate Anna, owned by Bill Kinney, and Ella Stead of Hunter River, trained by Bon Doyle. That's Mark Campbell. 5 minutes wagering time on the second. Mystery Vouchers promotion is now underway for on-track players at Red Shores. You could qualify to win the grand prize of $1,000 on Gold Cup night.
Okay, 4 minutes to post here before race number 2. 5-year-old younger non-winners of one race, Life, Philly, and Mares. And I've landed on the 3 here. Emmy Lou Hayes, owned by John and Stephen Quinn. George Stevenson, a 3-year-old filly by Maripan Gigolo out of the McCardle Dam. McDaisy Cutter, and she's been a great dam for the Quinn boys, as they had a really nice filly just last year there with Watch Me Dance. She was a terrific stake competitor. Emmy Lou Hayes looks like she's a little thicker than Watch Me Dance, but if she's got the speed Watch Me Dance does, she is going to be incredible. She looked good in her debut last week, and she definitely deserves 1-9 respect here on the board. It was a nice effort from post 4. Got away 4th, the Blue Knight in the bike, and rallied to be second, only beaten a half a length. Closed it out 28 flat. So puts her on top of my ticket and many others here this evening, as she's currently still 1-9 on the board. And there is the 4 Fernhill Flame on the screen right now. 3-year-old filly by Roll With It Harry, owned by Kevin Harvey of Hammond's Plains and Rudge Racing of Dartmouth. It's another nice filly. She's been really good in her last few starts. If you look at that second last start, a gutsy first over effort, second by a nose, 2 minutes 3/5, 28-4 on the end of it. And then last week came first over again for Murphy and made a little bobble down the lane there. Still ended up third. Race timed in 2 minutes 4/5. So she has 8 career lifetime starts, 6 in the top 3. Still looking for her maiden breaking victory. She could get it in here tonight, but she's in tough against the 3 Emmy Lou Hayes. But definitely an actor and triactor play. She is 4-1. And now here's the 2 Miss Patricia B on the screen. Brody McPhee will do the driving. 3-year-old filly by Better Than Cheddar, owned by Bobby Joe Matheson of Charlottetown. Ron Matheson, the trainer, good 5th in her debut. 2:02 was her race time. 29 flat on the end of it. 3-year-old filly again this week. Get away up close to the front and maybe round out my triactor, hopefully. She's currently 15-1 on the board. maiden filly and mares lining up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate for tonight's second race. Let's send it back over to Vance Cameron for the race call.
Rock On Harriet, Ms. Patricia B. Emmy Lou Hayes. Fernhill Flame, Kate Anna, top of the stretch. They're approaching a start. There they go, up and pacing, Ms. Patricia B. Rock On Harriet at the rail, leaping out. Third to the turn is Emmy Lou Hayes, and she is on the run. Emmy Lou Hayes put in some fancy steps, and Kate Anna's gone off stride. So this field of five gets strung out before the eighth pole. Rock On Harriet in line to Kenny Arsenault, clear on the lead. Miss Patricia B. now is second. Into third is Emmy Lou Hayes. Racing from fourth. On the inside is Fernhill Flame, and in the backfield, that's Kate Anna, the trailer. There goes the inquiry sign. They arrived at the opening quarter with Rock On Harriet, the leader, in 29 seconds flat. Racing from second, that's Ms. Patricia B. Now third is Emmy Lou Hayes. Racing from fourth is Fernhill Flame, and the trailer is Kate Anna. So the field comes through the stretch, approaching the midway point, and it's Rock On Harriet, the fraction center. Ms. Patricia B. 2 lengths off the leader is second. Emmy Lou Hayes has found a better stride to race third. Now racing into fourth is Fernhill Flame, and in the backfield the trailer is Kate Anna. 59-2 for an opening half mile. Rock On Harriet continuing to lead Ms. Patricia B. Emmy Lou Hayes is tipping out third. Fernhill Flame in fourth, and the trailer, that is Kate Anna. They're on the backstretch for the final time, and it's Rock On Harriet out in front. Emmy Lou Hayes now on the outside to take over second. Third is Miss Patricia B. Outside of fourth, that's Fernhill Flame, and in the backfield, Kate Anna, the trailer, the 3/4 in 1:30 and 1. Rock On Harriet is still there, going to the 70, off stride. Emmy Lou Hayes went on the run, and they're coming on home with Rock On Harriet, the leader. Ms. Patricia B. now second. Fernhill Flame is into third. Deep in the stretch now. Rock On Harriet almost there. Ms. Patricia B. Rock On Harriet in line to Kenny Arsenault go all the way. Second is Ms. Patricia B. Fernhill Flame is third. The mile 1:59-1.
Okay, we're going to get a look at the slow-mo replay for race number 2. Kenny Arsenault and Rock On Harriet used the rail to their advantage and cut it out in this small field. Got to the quarter 29 flat, 59-2 to the half. Down to the 3/4, 1:30-1. Emmy Lou Hayes made a little bobble there in the first turn, and then made another bobble there first up around the last turn as they got past 3/4, 1:30-1. And Rock On Harriet and Arsenault hang on for the victory over Miss Patricia B. and Fernhill Flame. But hold on to all tickets. We are under an inquiry here in race 2 at Red Shores.
Actually, we're under 2 judges' inquiries in the second race, and they both involve number 3, Emmy Lou Hayes, her break going to the 8th, and her break after the 3/4. Kenny Arsenault's won a lot of races at the driving park in Charlottetown, and here is his latest victory. She is Rock On Harriet, bay facing filly 3 by Roll With It Harry, off the Village Jolt Dam. Katie around town. Owned by David McDonald, Neil McKinnon, and Darlene Compton. Trained by Jeff Holmes. Kenny Arstow had the filly on top at every call, pacing to a maiden record of 159 and a 1/5. Rock on Harriet in the second. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the results of the two judges' inquiry in the second race. The first inquiry, the break on 3 going to the 8, there was no violations. The second inquiry, the break on 3 after the 3/4, the 3 entry did interfere with number 4, Fernhill Flame. However, with number 4 finishing ahead of number 3, no placings are required. Now, the official results from the second race, Rock on Harriet, the winner. Ms. Patricia B. was second. Emmy Lou Hayes, fourth. Fernhill Flame, third. Cadena 5th, 29, 59 and 2, 130 and 1, and the mile 159 and 1. In review, 124.35. Rock on Harriet paid 15.60. The exactor 74.10. The triactor 225.70. 20-cent super at 17.73, and the early daily double $365.60. Woodmere Stella on the third race post parade, home of the Next Generation Stable Stratford, trained by Earl Smith, Brody McPhee driving. Mystifying number 2 is owned by Darrell McLean, Gordon McLean, and Stephen Downey, Darrell training and driving. Number 3 is Pacific Delight, owned by Jimmy Gorman, Eldred Nicholson, Bobby Joe Matheson, and Quentin Bevan, trained by Ron Matheson, tonight Corey McPherson. 4 Southfield Sky, owned by the Southfield Farms Incorporated of Summerside, trained by Glenn McKay, Mark Campbell. 5 1 is Shake Your Tree, owned by Wayne McCrae, Hamac Farms Limited, and Brian Foley, Jill's Barrio training and driving. The Boss is a Girl, number 6, owned by Allison Ramsey of Winslow North, Brian Ramsey of Summerside, trained by Ron Matheson, David Dowling. Number 7, Ms. Moise, owned by Olivia May, Quade Hatley, and Andrew Cameron of Charlottetown. Ronnie Gass does the training tonight, Jason Hughes. 6 minutes wagering time on the third race. Get prepared for race day live with free programs and how you can sign up for your HPI account at Redshores.ca. The HPI PEI promotion returns with cash back and a chance to win a $500 local gift card.
Dark Horse, the first legal sports betting app in Canada, also allows users to stream the races right in the app for immediate action. Users can play for free or bet with real money. Check out the new app, Dark Horse, available in the App Store. Okay, on the track we go here in race 3. We got 5 minutes to post, and I've landed on the 1 here. Woodmere Stella. Impressive effort last time out, winning in 157-1 for Brody McPhee and owners Next Generation Stable of Stratford. It was an impressive mile last time out and a really good freshman campaign last year, banking over 22,000, had 8 in the top 3 from 13 starts. And off that win last week and the rail here tonight, I'm going to make this filly my top choice in here, and she is at long odds right now, 20-1 for Brody McPhee. And now we move over to the chalk choice here. Wanna Shake Your Tree, owned by Wayne McRae of Nova Scotia Hamac Farms, and Brian Foley of PEI. Jill Barrio, the trainer and driver. This 4-year-old mare by Art Major makes her way from Ontario. An impressive qualifier there. 2 minutes flat, 29-2. And if you look down the lines there at that 15,000 condition claimer at Mohawk, that's where the connections claimed her at. She was a winner, 54-1. 28-2 closed it out. Tried her luck at the preferred 3 level at Flamborough in London with no success. So she's made her way back to the island there, and off that impressive line that puts her on my ticket here tonight. The betting public are putting her on top right now, as she is currently 1-9. And there is the Blue Knight, Jason Hughes, aboard Miss Moist from Post 7 here tonight. 4-year-old mare by Roll With It Harry, owned by Olivia May, Quaid, Haley, and Andrew Cameron of Charlottetown. Ronnie Gass is the trainer, 4 for 4 in the top 3 in 2021 with 2 wins, mark of 58 and 1 taken just 2 weeks ago there with a 28-2 final panel right on the front end from Post 6. And then tried her luck at the non-winners of 1451 in against the boys last time, head the rail, ended up finishing a real respectable third. Race timed in 57-2 for David Dowling in against Hunger Pains and You Bet 'em, a good one. So Post 7 here tonight, long odds right now, 27-1. Okay, just a minute to go here before race 3. If you don't want to play the chalk choice, the 5, want to shake your tree, there's some long odds on a few in here that might upset here. Right now, the 2 is on the screen, Mystifying, owned by Daryl McLean, Gordon McLean, and Stephen Downey, a 3-year-old filly by Source of Pride. Looked good in her debut, winning in 59-2, 28-3 on the end of it. It was a perfect pocket ride, but then last time out got stung up past the quarter there, 28 and change, and then kind of let go down the lane there. Ended up pacing in 2:02. So looking for a bounce back effort. May get a pocket ride here behind number 1 Woodmere Stella. We'll see what McLean decides to do, but she's definitely an exotic play in here, and she's long odds 40-1. Time is running out to get a ticket here on race number 3. Woodmere Stella, my top choice, sitting right now at 9-2. Mystifying at 38-1. Pacific Delight 16-1. Southfield Sky, nice qualifier there, sitting right now at 22-1. The chalk choice at 1-9 is Want to Shake Your Tree and Barrio. 29-1 on the Boss is a Girl, and 11-1, good price on the 7, Miss Moist. We're getting close here in race 3. Good group of filly and mares lining up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate for tonight's third race. Back over to Vance Cameron for the race call.
Woodmere Stella, Mystifying, Pacific Delight, Suffield Sky. One is Shake Your Tree. The Boss is a Girl. Ms. Moyes outside, top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go, off and facing, leaving out at the rail. It's Woodmere Stella. Coming from the outside, the Boss is a Girl. Mystifying is third between horses. Away four is Pacific Delight. Between horses, one is Shake Your Tree, fifth. Out there, three high, Ms. Moyes. And Fancy stepping at the start was Southfield Sky. She's the trailer. On the back stretch they go to the opening quarter mile, and it's Woodmere Stella in line to Brody McPhee to show the way. Mystifying tucked away second. Then in third, the Box is a Girl. Racing from fourth, Pacific Delight. Want to Shake Your Tree on the cones, fifth. Ms. Moyes now sixth. And then the trailer, Southfield Sky, 29-1. Opening quarter mile. They're arriving at the 3/8 pole. Woodmere Stella is the leader. Wanna Shake Your Tree now is winding up on the outside. Coming on to be second. Mystifying on the cones third. Moving up fourth is Ms. Moyes. Southfield Sky is up to take over fifth. The Box is a Girl sixth. And on the outside, the trailer, Pacific Delight. They arrived at the midway point. They were there in 59-2. Midway into the paddock turn, and the new leader on the outside, Want to Shake Your Tree. On the cones, Woodmere Stella. To the outside in third, Ms. Moyes. Fourth is Mystifying. Southfield Sky is there fifth. Pacific Delight in sixth. And the trailer, the Boss is a Girl. They're down to a quarter of a mile left to go. And on the front end, that's Woodmere Stella, the leader. Second, Mystifying. Way out there and coming third is Southfield Sky. In between horses, fourth. Want to Shake Your Tree. The 1-9 chalk is in big time trouble as they turn home. 3/4 and 1, 28-2. Woodmere Stella, the leader. Mystifying coming up the inside. Deep in the stretch. Oh, it's shocker time. Mystifying in line to Darryl McLean. Second is Woodmere Stella. Up third, Pacific Delight. 157-2.
Well, we talked about Mystifying before they went to the gate there. We thought she'd have a bounce back effort here tonight. She just loves that pocket ride as she exploded 2 weeks ago to win in 59 and change. And tonight, what an effort and what a drive by Darryl as he sits pocket behind Woodmere Stella and McPhee through fractions of 59-2, 128-2 to the 3/4. The chalk Joyce Barrio, I thought she was a vulnerable favorite in here, and she was, as she just didn't have it first up, but sitting in the pocket, watching it all transpire. In that two-hole ride was Darryl McLean and Mystifying, getting up the pass lane to get the job done here. 157-2, almost 2 seconds better than her previous best. What an effort from her here tonight as she shocks them here in race 3 at 30-1.
Going to the third race winner's circle, number 2, Mystifying. Bay facing filly 3 by Source of Pride. off the Rock and Roll Hanover Dam Dreaming, owned by Daryl and Gordon McLean and Stephen Downey. Daryl McLean training and driving, and the filly will pace to a new race win record of 157 and 2. Mystifying in a third race. Shocker at Charlottetown.
The management and staff at Red Shores want your experience to be fun and entertaining. That is why we offer information on how our games work, tips to keep your gambling fun, and available community resources. For more information, please speak to one of our PlayWise advisors or stop by the PlayWise Information Center.
Now the official results in the third. Woodmere Stella was second, Mystifying the winner. Pacific Delight third. Southfield Sky fifth. Wanna Shake Your Tree fourth. The Boss is a Girl seventh. Ms. Moist finished sixth. Fractions of 29 and 1, 59 and 2. 128 and 2, and the mile 157 and 2. From the top, 213, 54, 76. Mystifying 63.80 on the nose. The exactor 235.40. The triactor 629.70. The 20-cent super 718.09.
Enjoy the thrill of the race anywhere, anytime with HPIBet.com. Join for free and use your smartphone, tablet, or PC to watch and wager when you can't be at the track. Stream live racing from over 450 tracks. Bet with ease from anywhere. It's safe and secure. Get rewards, race alerts, tips, and more. For a limited time, get $100 when you become a member. Plus, 1 month free live race streaming, and your first bet is on us. Go to HPIBet.com to join for free today.
On the fourth race post parade, number 1 is J.J. Kinley, owned by Darla J. of Charlottetown, trained by Von Doyle, Kenny Arsenault driving. 2 is Outrageous Song, owned by Paul Holmes of Warren Grove, trained by Ron Matheson, Jill's burial. Lady Reporter number 3 is owned, trained, and driven by Erwin Neal of Charlottetown. 4, Catch a Few Rays, owned by Carson Wilkie and Lowell Parkman from Stratford, Kenneth Wilkie training and driving. 5, Bet the Tide, owned by Ian Smith and Reg McPherson of Stratford, trained by Kevin McLean, tonight Kenny Murphy. 5 minutes wagering time on tonight's fourth race, and it's the start of the Pick 4. And Kurt, you and I come up with our selections in the Pick 4 tonight. We thank our friends from Results Advertising and Marketing and their presentation of the Vance Cam. In the opening leg, I like 2, Outrageous Song. Right now, he is the punter's choice at 2-5 on that infield toe board. The open trot comes up in the second leg. I'm going back to Freddie. Look for him to be a little bit better with another start under his belt tonight, but Hop Up will make him pay for it. There's no doubt about it. In the third leg, I'm going to the Campbell Barn once again with Arc Light. And to close out my Pick 4, I'm going to jump on the Blue Knight with Daisy River in the final leg. So from here in the booth, Kurt, my Pick 4, 2, 5, 4, 6.
I'm right there with you, Vance. Matching strides in every single leg. Outrageous Song, impressive in the first 2 starts there, a win and a second. So we're taking Outrageous Song in leg 1. Leg 2, we're going to Freddie, the classy campaigner with 69 lifetime wins. We like him in leg number 2. Leg 3, we're going with Arc Light, Campbell Barn. He was in the bike 2 starts ago, winning 55. He's back in the bike tonight. And to close it out, we like Daisy River from the outside post. She was a really good trot mare in the Open last year, so she's out of the Open this time. And at post 6, I don't think it's going to matter. We like her in the final leg of the Pick 4. And before I let you go, Vance, I'd like to say congratulations to you on your series win over the Leafs. Peter McPhee, not a happy camper, but congratulations to you. You're on to round 2 in Winnipeg, and you're handling them quite well.
Well, thank you, Kurt. And, I quietly went around the first round because I thought Toronto was so much the better team. But, it all comes down to who comes to play, and the Canadians came to play in the end of it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's for sure. And again, we want to thank Results Marketing and Advertising. Proudly present the Vance Cam there. So you heard our Pick 4 tickets. Good luck with yours. We got 3 minutes to post before race 4. Okay, just 2 to go here before race number 4. And like I say, it's kicking off the Pick 4 here. We also have Exactor, Superfecta, Triactor wagering, win, place, show. And our top choice is the 2, Outrageous Song, 3-year-old filly by Sports Writer. A good effort in that last outing there, sitting the 2-hole, finishing second to Woodmere Stella, who we just seen in that last race, finishing second to Mystifying. A good effort, 57-1, 29-2. Closed it out, and a win the week before that, sitting the 2-hole as well on that night. 2 minutes, 3/5, 28-3 on the end of it. So she's our top choice here at 2-5. Just a minute to go here before race number 4. Bet the Tide on the screen right now. A nice win last time out. 3-year-old filly by Better's Delight, owned by Ian Smith and Reg McPherson. Kevin McLean, the trainer. Kenny Murphy will do the driving tonight. Barry was in the bike last time out. A good win there, 2 minutes 1/5, 29 flat on the end of it. Got a little steppy down the lane in that last win, but was able to hold it together and get the job done there. A nice effort, and a win before that in 2:02 in her opener for the year. So she's got a lot of talent as well. Post 5 here tonight. Good gate speed. She got off the gate good last week, and I'm expecting Murphy to be aggressive with her again this week. She's 8-5. And now on the screen is the 4, Catch a Few Rays, owned by Carson Wilkie and Lowell Parkman. Kenny Wilkie is the trainer and driver. Second in that qualifier, 2 minutes. Pretty impressive qualifier. Closed it out 29-3 on the end of it. So making her Charlottetown debut here tonight. She's got a good chance getting on the ticket. She's 9-1. Philly mares lining up in behind the the Metro Home Building Center starting gate for tonight's 4th race. It is the start of the pick 4. Over to Vance Cameron for the call.
J.J. Kinley, Outrageous Song, Lady Reporter, Catch a Few Rays, Bet the Tide, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, up and pacing. Outrageous Song is leaving out. Catch a Few Rays will be second to the turn. Coming from the outside, Bet the Tide third. To get away fourth on the cones is J.J. Kinley, and then the trailer is Lady Reporter. At the 8th pole, that's Outrageous Song for Jill Barriot, the post-time favorite on the engine. Second is Catch a Few Rays, now in third. That's Bet the Tide. Fourth is J.J. Kinley, and Lady Reporter is the trailer. Arriving at the opening quarter, Outrageous Song is the fraction setter. Right there in the 2-hole, that's the newcomer. Catch a Few Rays into the turn third is Bet the Tide. J.J. Kinley goes fourth, and trailing fifth, Lady Reporter, 30-2 was the opening quarter. Positions are unchanged as they straighten down the stretch with the half-mile in their sights. On the point, that's Outrageous Song, the midway point leader. Catch a Few Rays, Muscles Up in the 2-hole. Bet the Tide continuing third. Then in fourth is J.J. Kinley. Lady Reporter is the trailer fifth. So no right line action for a half a mile, and the half up in 101 and 1. Outrageous Song is the leader as they arrive next at the 5-8. Catch a Few Rays is second. Bet the Tide is tipping out third. Fourth is J.J. Kinley. Lady Reporter is the trailer. They're going to three-quarters. And Outrageous Song is the leader. Bet the Tide now on the outside second. In the pocket third is Catch a Few Rays. J.J. Kinley in fourth. And Lady Reporter fifth. Three-quarters in 1:31 and 2. And the tempo is picked up big time. That's Outrageous Song, the leader. 1/8 of a mile to go. Bet the Tide on the outside second. Catch a Few Rays third. J.J. Kinley fourth. They're in the home stretch now. Outrageous Song about to double up. Gilberto. Outrageous Song all the way. Bet the Tide rallies up second. Third is Catch a Few Rays. Time for the mile in 1:59 and 1:27.4. Closing quarter.
Well, post-time picks with Peter McPhee, classifier Gerard Smith, and I all had 254 in here, and it was unanimous as these three seemed to be the most talent in this race, and they did not disappoint us in this race. Outrageous Song got to the front for Barrio as expected. 30 and 2, 101 and 1, down in three-quarters, 131 and 2, and as Vance just said, closed it out 27 and 4, and Barrio is motionless in the bike, getting under the wire here. An impressive effort for this 3-year-old filly by Sports Writer. We'll see Outrageous Song and Barrio back in the Red Shores Winner's Circle in just a moment.
Outrageous Song arriving at the fourth race winner's circle. Bay Pacing Philly 3 by Sports Writer from the Cami Best Dam Outrageous Storm, homebred of Paul Holmes of Warren Grove. Trained by Ronnie Matheson, Gilberto had her on top at every call, pacing to a new race win record of 1:59 and 1 with that dazzling closing quarter of 27 and 4. Outrageous Song doubles up Barrio in the fourth.
This race replay is brought to you by Syntrack Print and Graphic. Here they come, and it's Syntrack for the win with exceptional print products, exceptional graphic design services, and exceptional value. Syntrack Print and Graphics, 902-892-7719.
Now, the official results in the fourth: J.J. Kinley fourth, Outrageous Song, the race winner. Lady Reporter finished fifth. Catch a Few Rays third. Bet the Tide was second. 30-2, 101-1. 131-2 in the mile, 159-1. In review, 415-32. Outrageous Song returning to 80 to win. Exactor 320, Tractor 720, and the 20-cent Super $1.08.
The mystery vouchers promotion is underway here at Red Shores. If you buy a ticket on track, you could win a voucher for racing, dining, or gaming. Plus, you qualify to win a $1,000 grand prize to be drawn on Gold Cup night.
Open trotters for the fifth race around the track. Number 1, Sailor Blue, won by Cindy McDonald, Yossi Martinovic, Tanya and Tessa McKinnon, trained by Cindy McDonald, driven by Kenny Murphy. 2, Libero, on Madonna Van Meer, Bowmanville, Ontario, trained by Randy Van Meer, Jules Barrio. 3, Glider Man, owned by Jennifer Doyle and Danny Bird of Vernon Bridge. Jennifer is the trainer. Jason Hughes. 4, Hop Up, owned and trained by Keith Campbell of Tyne Valley, Corey McPherson. 5 Freddie, over 3 Wiseman, Stable of Kingston. Mark Campbell trains and drives at 4 minutes to post time. Red Shores Properties open for wagering each live race day at 12 noon. Friday nights at Summerside start tomorrow night. Post time is 6 o'clock. Kurt Hughes, back in a moment.
Okay, open trotters on the track here in race 5. We got 3 minutes to post, and on the screen is my top selection here in the open trot. It is Freddie, fresh off that qualifier, a good second under his belt, 2:01. What's his race time? 29-3 on the end of it. I mentioned earlier in the card, 69 lifetime wins. This guy is the king of the open trot here at Red Shores, and he's got post 5 here tonight, and he's got a major threat right to his left in the mare Hop Up, where she currently sits at 1-9 right now. But I think Freddie, with that one start under his belt, I think he'll be a little bit tighter this week, and I put him on top of my triactor. He's 2-1. And there is the aforementioned Hop Up. She is the trotter of the year on the mare's side of things in 2020. Corey McPherson does a fantastic job for trainer and owner Keith Campbell of Tyne Valley, 7-year-old mare by Tad the Stud. 14 of 16 in the top 3 last season, and 1 for 2 so far this year with that win last year off that perfect pocket ride last week at the open level, sitting right behind Glider Man and getting the job done up the pass lane there, 2 minutes 3/5. 29-1 closed it out. So she's got the inside of Freddie in here, so that gives her the advantage. Glider Man is right to her left, so we'll see how things shake out off the gate, but she is definitely the one to beat in here, and she is now 1-5. And there's the Blue Knight and Glider Man, the 3 in here for Jennifer Doyle and Danny Bird of Vernon Bridge. Jennifer Doyle, the trainer. Jason Hughes will do the driving again this week. Jason's been in the bike the last 2 starts. A win in that first start back there, right on the front end, 2:01, 29-3 at the non-winners at 13:51. Up at the open last week, cut it all out from the rail. Got a little tired late, finishing 3rd. Still closed it out 29-4, but finished 3rd to Hop Up and Freddie. And I think that's what's going to happen again this week, but we'll see how they trip out here in the 5th. He's 8-1. Time is run out to get a ticket here on race number 5. And we're getting a look at the odds right now. 18 to 1 on Sailor Blue, 12 to 1 on Libero. Glider Man getting 7 to 1 right now. Hop Up, the chalk choice right now at 1 to 4. And Freddie getting a good price on him right now, sitting at 2 to 1 on the board. We're getting close here in the 5th at Red Shores. Open trotters lining up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate for tonight's 5th race. Let's send it back over to Vance Cameron for the call.
Sailor Blue, Libero, Glider Man, Hop Up, Freddie, starting gate, swings around the turn. Entering the stretch. Now approaching a start. Rough and trotting, Glider Man, Hop Up are leaving. Sailor Blue on the rail, way wide, Freddie, and then Libero. They're into the turn, going to the 8th pole. Glider Man the leader. Hop Up on the outside is second. Sailor Blue on the rail, third. Freddie comes out of the turn on the outside, 4th, and the trailer, that is Libero, and Hop Up is going to make the lead in line to Corey McPherson. Glider Man now is second, in mid-pack third. That's Sailor Blue. Freddie dropped in 4th, trailing the field. That's Libero 5th, the opening quarter mile to Hop Up, and she arrived there in a solid 28 and 4. Hop Up the fraction center by the 3/8. Glider Man is second. Sailor Blue third. Freddie 4th, trailing 5th. That's Libero through the stretch. They approach the opening half mile, and Hop Up will get the open trotters halfway home. Second, Glider Man. Sailor Blue continuing third. There goes Freddie to the outside, 4th. Trailing on the outside, 5th is Libero. They're at the half in a minute and 1. Into the paddock turn with Hop Up the leader. Freddie from the outside now picks up second. Third on the cones is Glider Man. Libero takes over 4th. Now the trailer is Sailor Blue. They straighten up the back stretch for the final time. Hop Up is the leader going to 3/4. From the outside, Freddie is second. Glider Man at the rail third. Sailor Blue reclaiming 4th. Libero back to the trailing spot 5th. 3/4 and 1:30 and 1. Hop Up opening up. Clear by 3, 1/8 of a mile left to trot as they turn for home, and it's all Hop Up. Glider Man now second, Freddie third, Sailor Blue, Libero on the line. Here she is, the queen of the trot. Hop Up for Corey McPherson, going away winner. Glider Man second. Freddie will finish third. Check it out. 158.2. She closed it out. 28-1.
What a dominant performance from the mare Hop Up in here. And Corey McPherson, Glider Man left off the gate hard here with the Blue Knight Hughes. Got to the front and then released Hop Up to the quarter, 28-4. And then McPherson tapped the brakes in the middle portion, half in a minute, 1:30-1. Freddie, the ageless veteran, he gets rolling first up on the outside. But how about that last quarter from Hop Up, as Vance mentioned, 28-1. They just weren't going to beat her tonight up those early fractions. Great drive by McPherson's here in this open trot here as he delivers with Hop Up, the chalk choice, in the fifth at Red Shores.
Now presenting the undisputed queen of the trot on Canada's East Coast, Hop Up. She's in the winner's circle. Trotting Bay Mare 7 by Ted the Stud from the Malabar Mandam Hopeful Way. Keith Campbell of Tyne Valley is the owner and the trainer. Corey McPherson put her on top all the way. Stellar performance tonight of 158-2. Hop Up knocks them out in the open trot at Charlottetown. Now the official results in the fifth. Sailor Blue fourth, Libero fifth. Glider Man was second. Hop Up the winner. Freddie finished third. Then went 28-4, 1 minute 1, 1:30-1, the mile 158-2. In review, 4:52-1:3. Hop Up 2:30. Exactor 7:40. Tractor 18:30. 20-cent super 3:45.
You can check out the Red Shores Race Replay page for past racing events, and you can also get race-by-race results, download your own race program free of charge, or get all of our listings for our off-track betting locations at our simulcast theaters. You can go to Redshores.ca and click on Racing for more information. There is the paddock cam sponsored by Metro Home Building Center, and there's our selections for the upcoming 6th race. I like the 4 Arc Light Dusty Lane Zambuca for 2nd, and I like the 3 Philly 47 for 3rd. Post time picks, and Peter McPhee likes the 4 Arc Light, Philly 47, and Dusty Lane Zupa. So we're pretty unanimous on our top 3 selections. We all like the 4, with a little mix up between the 3 and 5 for 2nd and 3rd. We got about 5 minutes to go here for race number 6.
Sixth race on the track, number 1, The Time to Win, owned by Shirley Weeks of Hunter River, trained by Ron Matheson, Jills Barrio. 2, Rose Lily, owned by Robin Burke of Brackley, trained by Mark Campbell, Brody McPhee. 3, Philly 47, owned by Daryl McLean, Corey Carver, Caitlin Smallwood, and Alan McDonald. Daryl McLean does the training, Jason Hughes drives. Arc Light number 4, owned by Crossroads Racing Stable Stratford, for trainer-driver Mark Campbell. Number 5, Dusty Lane Zambuca, owned by Alexis Gass of Cornwall, trained by Ronnie Gass, Corey McPherson. Down to just 3 minutes wagering time on race 6. Race Day Live is presented in part by the City of Charlottetown, birthplace of Confederation Series, in memory of Diane and Shelley Gass. The series begins Gold Cup week.
Just 2 to go here before race 6. It is the Philly Mare Preferred 3, and I got a shout out to give here. The McGuigan boys are tuning in at Redshores.ca. Owen and Isaac, hello boys. I hope you're enjoying your evening watching the races with your grandparents, Barney and Brenda McGuigan. They tune in all the time, so thanks for supporting us. And we got the 4 Arc Light on the screen right now. My top choice in here, Mark Campbell gets along really well with this mare. If you look at that second last start there from the rail, got to the front, a little quarter pole move back to the front, winning in 155 and 3. Just an incredible effort there. First start off the bench, 29 and 1 on the end of it. Then tried her luck up at the preferred 1 ranks. Had the rail, sat 3 throughout the entire mile, and ended up finishing 4th, race timed in 157 and change. Campbell packing the bike tonight. She's back down at this preferred 3 level where she handled them quite comfortably. Makes her my top choice. She's 2 to 5. And now on the screen is the 5, my second choice, Dusty Lane Zambuca, owned by Alexis Gass of Cornwall. Ronnie Gass, the trainer. Corey McPherson will do the driving. Just an incredible effort last time out down at that 12:01 level. Cut it all out. The entire mile, closed it out 28 and 2, 59 and 1. And even more incredible was the start prior to that at the preferred 3 level. Got away 4th. Second start back. Made that move past 3/4. Ended up finishing 2nd to Arc Light. Closed it out 28 and 3 for a mile of 1:55 and 4. She was a terrific stake performer. If you look at her, she almost made $30,000 last year as a sophomore filly. So now she's 4 years old racing the older mares, and she's handling it quite well. She's my second choice. She's 4-1. And now on the screen is the big mare, Philly 47. Daryl McLean, Corey Carver, Caitlin Smallwood, and Alan McDonald share ownership. This 7-year-old mare by proven lover Daryl McLean, the trainer. Daryl McLean, a win earlier on the card with Mystifying. Good shot here. Blue Knight gets along really well with this mare. You look down the lines there. The Blue Knight was in the seat for her last win there on February 7th before we shut it down in the winter meet there. Nice effort right on the rail, 57 and 1. And then 2 starts back this summer there. 3rd in the debut, 56 and 3 for the Blue Knight. And then McPherson was in the bike last time out. First up effort, half and 58. Just were not going to gain any ground on that day. 58 flat was her mile. So looking for a little bit of a redemption in this one with the Blue Knight back in the bike. She's a major threat in here at 5-2. It's a really good group of mares lining up to battle here in race number 6 as they line up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Back over to Vance Cameron for the call.
The time to win. Rose Lily, Philly 47, Arclight, Dusty Lane, Zambuca, top of the stretch. They're approaching a start. Rough and pacing, Rose Lily, the first one out. Philly 47 towards the rail, the time to win. Arc Light into the turn 4th, and Dusty Lane Zambuca will trail. They round the turn, approaching the opening 8th. Rose Lily in line to Brody McPhee out in front. Second, that's Philly 47. The time to win checks in 3rd. Racing from 4th is Arc Light, and the trailer, Dusty Lane Zambuca. Early movement here. The Blue Knight has popped the 2-hole with Philly 47, putting her on the lead. Opening quarter while they were going. 28 seconds flat opened it up. Philly 47 now the leader. Second is Rose Lily. Then in third, the time to win. Arc Light is eyeing the outside fourth, trailing the field. That is Dusty Lane Zambuca. They approach the opening half mile. Philly 47 halfway home. Rose Lily is second. There goes Arc Light. Underway in the outside third. The time to win will ride the rail fourth. Outside the trailer fifth. Dusty Lane Zambuca. The opening half mile's up in 57 and 3/8 of a mile to go. The leader, Philly 47. Here comes Arc Light up to challenge. Third up the rail, Rose Lily. Dusty Lane Zambuca picks up fourth on the outside, and now the trailer. The time to win. New leader by the 3/4. Arc Light is taken over. Philly 47 is second. Dusty Lane Zambuca up on the outside third. Rose Lily fourth. The time to win fifth. 3/4 and 1. 26 and 1. And they're turning home. And it's all Arc Light clear on the lead. Philly 47 up the inside. Rose Lily. But it's Arc Light from Mark Campbell. Second is Rose Lily. Philly 47 held third. Arc Light stops the clock in 1:55.1.